Are you about to waste thousands of dollars on home renovation that won't even boost your home's value? According to Remodeling Magazine, the average homeowner only recoups about 60 to 70% of their renovation costs when they sell. And some upgrades, total money pits. So before you take a sledgehammer to that perfectly fine kitchen, let's talk. Hi, I'm Erica McLean, your go-to realtor here. A lot of homeowners believe that renovations will instantly increase their home's value, but that's not always the case. Today I'm breaking down which home improvements are actually worth it and which ones could cost you more than you think. Here's the problem. Homeowners often hear renovations equals value, but they don't always know which projects are smart investments and which ones are just expensive distractions. Should you upgrade your kitchen? Should you add a deck? Replace windows? What if you redo your bathroom, but buyers still say, I once worked with a homeowner in Portage Park who spent nearly $40,000 finishing their basement. It looked amazing. But when we listed their home, we found out buyers cared way more about the outdated kitchen and roof. That's the trap, spending money where buyers won't. Okay, let's break down a few of the most popular renovations and see how they actually perform. Start with kitchen remodels. Yes, buyers love updated kitchens, but here's the kicker. Major kitchen remodels are about $50,000 and up, and they only recoup about 50 to 60% of the cost. Minor kitchen updates like painting cabinets, new hardware, and fresh counters, they can recoup up to 80%. Smaller updates equal bigger ROI. Bathroom upgrades. Bathrooms are second only to kitchens in buyer appeal. A mid-range bathroom remodel can return 60 to 70% of what you spent. But don't overdo it with luxury materials unless your neighborhood supports those higher comps. Landscaping and curb appeal. First impressions matter. A well-maintained yard and an updated front door can offer 100% plus return. Think of fresh mulch, trimmed hedges, and maybe a new light fixture. Additions like extra bedrooms or sunrooms, these are a gamble. If you're in a market where square footage is king, additions might make sense. But if you're adding a sunroom in a neighborhood full of bungalows, you may not see the return you expect. Okay, let's get to the good stuff. The top 3 renovations that consistently offer the best return on investment. First, garage door replacement. Yes, it's not sexy, but replacing an old garage door often returns up to 95% of its cost. It's functional, improves curb appeal, and buyers love it. Second, entry door upgrade. A steel or fiberglass front door can add major wow factor for under $2,000 and has a return of 75 to 90%. Bonus points if it boosts energy efficiency. Then, attic insulation. Boring? Maybe. Smart? Definitely. Insulation can return over 100% of its cost. It improves energy bills and impresses savvy buyers. So before you commit to quartz countertops and gold faucets, consider these less glamorous but high impact updates. So are all renovations worth it? Not even close. Focus on updates that offer a high return and appeal to the buyers in your specific area. And always ask your realtor, it could be me, before taking on any big projects. In my opinion, doing renovations strictly for purposes of selling, it's not worth it. You're not going to get your money back. The smart renovations, like we said, the little things, that's different. You'll get most of your money back, but those things will also maybe help your house sell faster. And I've had sellers that, one, replaced all the kitchen cabinets. They did this before consulting me, before I even came out. They put in all new cabinets. The house sold. After we closed, they had passed by. Do you know that the buyers ripped out all of those cabinets because they didn't like them? You could also, spend money redoing the bathroom and they don't like the tile you picked. It could work against you, besides the fact that you're not getting a good return on investment. So you're better off sticking with the smaller items that I talked about earlier. Unless you don't plan on moving anytime soon and you're doing it for yourself, that's a completely different reason. Have you ever done a renovation that totally paid off, or one you totally regret? Drop your story in the comments. I'd love to hear it. And if you're planning to sell soon, check out my video, Curb Appeal Secrets, Win Your Street's Unspoken Beauty Contest. That's a good one if you're thinking of selling. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss tips that'll save you time and money. And like always, reach out if you have any questions at all. I'd love to help. Email me, leave a comment, text me. All my information is below. I hope you got some useful information out of this video. Thanks for watching, and I hope you'll be back for another one.